Akshay's career is in a bit of a crisis mode. Let's talk. Now I feel like there are three reasons why Akshay's career is in a dwindling form right now. Let's go over them one by one. The first reason is oversaturation. Akshay released 13 films in 4 years. That's close to 3 films every single year. That's a lot of films. Now, sure, this idea used to work before 2020, where every film of his got more than 100 crores. They were major hits, very similar to Marvel movies as well. But they went into a crisis mode after 2020. The reason for that is the Pixar effect. Now, Pixar, if you don't know, is an animation studio. They created movies like Toy Story, Incredibles, Ratatouille, and they too had a dream run from 2020s to 2020s. But one thing changed. They released 3 films in OTT after 2020, and Akshay Kumar did the same thing. He released Katputli, Atarangire and Lakshmi on OTT, and I feel like that's where he stumbled a lot, because people start to realize that hey, Akshay's movies get released on OTT very regularly, so why should we go to the theatre? And because of that, his star power just got reduced by a bit, and that resulted in all sorts of failures throughout all of his 13 films, where 8 of them were flops, 3 were released on OTT as we said earlier, and only 2 are what one might consider major hits, with Sooryavanshi, which purely rode on the idea of the cop universe, and Oh My God 2, since it was a sequel, but I already hate that film. I made a video discussing why. I'll link it down below so you can go check that out. But yeah, suffice it to say, oversaturation of Akshay Kumar was a major reason why people just felt tired, because they consumed so much content from Netflix, Prime, Disney Plus, Hotstar, that they started to realize that hey, there is way better content out there than what Akshay Kumar is producing right now. And that brings me to the second point, the content or the choices that he makes. Now, what I want you to do is take a look at any major blockbuster in the last 3 or 4 years. You'll see a pattern that every single one of these films had a director who had a vision of his or her own, be it movies like RRR, KGF, Kantara, Jawan, Animal, yes, even Animal. You might hate that film, but you have to admit that Animal was unabashedly a Sandeep Reddy Vanga movie. That was what sold the entire story. But then you take a look at the directors that Akshay Kumar has worked with, and they are all just mediocre directors who are just yes men to the major studios like Dharma Productions. That is what its fault here, because Akshay is not really collaborating with someone who has a different kind of idea. I mean, sure, he did try it with Ali Abbas Zafar, but the problem was that Bade Miyan and Chote Miyan was directed by Ali Abbas Zafar. Sure, he is an excellent director, but it was under Pooja Entertainment. And if you take a look at their history, well, let's just say they are known for creating pathetic films that are high on trailer, high on ideas, but on execution, they fail spectacularly. So yeah, Akshay Kumar needs to work on his directorial choices and who he thinks of working with. The third point is Akshay Kumar's characters, or I should say lack thereof, because Akshay Kumar, the actor, is not present in any of his films from the last 4 or 5 years. It's always Akshay the persona. That's what is hurting him the most. Because you take a look at Ajay Devgan, who has delivered blockbuster hits consistently, and you'll realize that his role in Shaitan is very different to his role in Runway 34. That in turn is very different from Maidan. So he is trying to change himself. And you can even take a look at Shah Rukh Khan, who released 3 films in 2023, movies like Jawan, Pathan and Donkey. All 3 of them very different in the kind of persona that they presented of Shah Rukh Khan, and he too did a very different roles in every single one of these films. But Akshay Kumar's mustache remains the same, his dialogue delivery remains the same. Doesn't matter if he's playing a police officer, if he's playing an actor, if he's playing Samrat Prithviraj Chauhan, it's all the same. And that's where audience loses the connect, because they feel like they are paying 100-150 rupees to see a film, but all they are getting is just a person in front of them reading lines. That's not the experience that anybody wants, and the reason why Akshay Kumar is failing. Now, with the way that I see it, Akshay Kumar has only 2 choices for revitalizing of his career. Either work with directors who have creative voices of their own, who have visions of their own, and who want to share it to the world. These movies might not be successful, but they will give him the prestige for audiences to be like, hey, Akshay Kumar is in this project, it will be good no matter what. Or he could go back to franchise work like Welcome 3 or Houseful 5, which he is currently in works of. They might be successful, but I don't know if they would be critically acclaimed or not. But one thing's for sure, he should most definitely not work with Farhad Samji in the future. So that's it for this video. Comment down what your favorite Akshay Kumar movie is, and I'll see you next time around.